Hello everybody, my name is Rotch Gwylt, and today I'm going to show you how I made the sounds for Scape and Run Parasites. This is the assimilated human sounds. So, I mean, you already know how it sounds like in game if you played with the new update. Oh, and this one, maybe we should implement this one in game, because this one is not in the game. I don't know why. I think I didn't like it, but it could be implemented eventually. Yeah, it's a bit too, I don't know, too much. I don't know. Here are the hurt sounds and the death sound. Yeah, so how I made that is, well, it was very simple. Well, this is a recording of my voice, and it's stretched a little bit. If I do this, I don't know how I did that with my voice, honest to fuck, but I mean, it sounds pretty cool. I mean, every zombie sounds that you will hear in movies and stuff, or, you know, Dead Space, you know, the video game, everything that is related to the human, I mean, they need human voices. I mean, you can't find that anywhere else. Yeah, and this is sound I've recorded, you know, it sounds like flesh and bones. It's actually me breaking some sticks in front of my mic. Yeah. And it gave that effect. I'm not gonna, you know, rip apart my own flesh to do that. That's the magic of sound design. It's very, very cool. I don't know if I added any effects on these ones. Oh yeah, I added some effects on my voice, just to make it more, I don't know, coming out. So I added a compressor, multiband compressor. This is not, oh yeah, I'm using FL Studio, by the way. I forgot to precise that. This is not a plugin that is integrated in FL Studio directly. It's separated. So if you want to use that, you have to download it. Been using this, same thing as this. It's not a multiband compressor. What I was going to say is that it's not from FL Studio. This is just to add a bit of wideness to the sound, so it sounds more stereo, something like that. Yeah, and an equalizer just to remove some of the low ends, and just to make the sound more less aggressive. It's just to yeah, if I remove it, sounds way different. Well, not really, because the audio is not loud, but if it's louder, it helps to not it doesn't attack the ear. Some frequencies can be very harsh, so yeah. Oh, and of course I've been using oh, that's why it didn't sound much different when I removed when I stretched it back to normal, because I have a pitch shifter. So the sound sounds like this, I believe, without all of the effects. Let me remove that real quick. Yeah. And for the wood sound, I just added nothing. This is disabled. And I just removed some of the low ends with the equalizer. Okay, so the next one is the adapted long arm. One of my favorite parasites from the mod. I think the design looks insane. It looks like a fucking killing machine. Yeah. So I'm gonna, well, show you the sound that you probably already know. So yeah, this one is more complex. There's a lot of things going on. So this sound here is I don't even remember what does what. This sound is the Huglin sound from Minecraft. I felt like it sounded very cool. If I remove these effects, well, you know, it sounds like the regular Huglin. So I added a multiband compressor, so it really makes the thing more more heavy, you know. There's also an equalizer here just to remove some of the low end, so it sounds more not too boomy, I guess, and a plugin here that allows me to let me just disable it. This is what makes it like cutting a bit. It goes like, if I turn this down like that, turn this up, I'm going down to turn it up, weird. Yeah, it makes the sound cut a bit. But just to have this I don't know, sort of alien vibe. Yeah, so it's just sounds cool. And I've layered that with a bunch of sounds that I found from Zapsplat. This is a lion roar, and it has been pitched down with some effects. This is a ring mode. I think if I remove that and the compressor, it sounds like this. Yeah. Yeah, the ring mode does the same effect as the other one from the... Wait a minute, where is it? There. It kinda does the same effect, except it's more organic. I don't have control on the cutting part. It's kind of random. I don't know if that's clear, but yeah. And of course a compressor here to buff it up a bit. Yeah. Below that we have another lion roar. I think it's the same sound, but it's just been cut. Yeah. Yeah, same effects on this one. And here there is my voice. I've recorded that. I wanted to give every sounds that I made for the parasite, I wanted to give them their own personality in the sound. Yeah. I think that works a bit. Yeah. Oh, so there are no effects on that. But has been pitched down. Yeah, I cannot do that with my voice. And here there is a tiger sound. But it's just a growl. Not the growl, the end of a growl. And well, all of that together. Okay, the next one is the adapted arnita. These sounds have not been implemented in game yet. It's just that I'm redoing them, but it's gonna be similar. I just felt like the ones I made were a bit rushed, but it still have the same kind of you'll see. I also made some footsteps for it. They sound a bit goofy for now. I might change them. This is an insect spider. The step sound, whatever. Layered with the regular spider sound from Minecraft, and has been stretched. This is pretty much just my voice, and there's a few sounds from Zapsplat that I've downloaded. I don't know what this is. It's just a monster sound, but it's been stretched. Yeah, and this is just my voice, I believe. It is my voice, but has been stretched, and some effects too have been added on it. Pitch shifter to also just lower the tone a bit. Yeah, and another. Oh, this is the, okay. This below is actually all of this on top, but it's just all together. And I've added some very weird effects to it, just so it sounds more, I don't know, from somewhere else. So it's just the same thing as what's on top. Yeah. And for the magic, I added the ring mode. That does transform that a little bit. I've added the vocal synth. Also, yeah, the ring mode and the vocal synth are, most of the plugins I use are not from FL Studio directly, so yeah, you have to get those separately. So I've used vocal synth. It's really adding that sort of if I turn this up, for example, you'll hear it. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I've activated these two, I've played with them a little bit, and it does that. And an EQ to remove some of the lower frequencies, so it's just the sounds more clean, I guess. The last one are the evolution phases that a lot of people have been enjoying and a lot of people have been hating, but hey, you can't please everybody. But I guess we just wanted to have our own thing for that. I kept the original sounds that you knew because I felt like it kind of printed itself on the mod now. It's kind of part of its personality, but I changed them to at the same time and added other sounds that I made just for the, yeah, I don't know. I think they sound cooler now. Yeah, this is just the sound you know. Yeah, and it's been stretched. I added oh, this is the same sound but reversed. I made a cut just so it has more impact. Yeah, I added a random kick that I found on FL Studio, and I've stretched it too. I think it sounds like this. Yeah, and some assimilated human sounds, the ones I made that I showed earlier, with a lot of reverb. Yeah. Also, the evolution phase sound has some delay. Yeah, it's what? And it's just fading away. Yeah, some delay and some reverb. The second one is just very simple. I think it's the original sound, but that has been, I've stretched it very hard. And I made that synth from scratch using Serum, synthesizer that I use a lot for my music. Yeah, it's just a basic synth that has been modulated, etc. I don't think I, yeah, did anything else. I didn't add any effects. Oh, I boosted the low frequencies just so it sounds more I don't know. Sounds cool. And this is the... I don't know which sound is that. I think that's the adapted Reeker sound. It says 5, but I remember I named it like that when exporting it. Yeah. The third one is one of my favorites, I think. It's just, well, it's the same evolution sound, but stretched with a lot of effects. Wait, it's not playing. So if I put this to normal, my bad, and removing all of the effects. Oh, and of course I've layered it with the same sound but pitched down, just so it has more it's more dissonant. And well, I'm gonna stretch it back to how it was. And I've added a resonator. It's not a resonator, it's pitch map, but for some reason it kept the same the name of another plugin when I changed it. Anyways. So pitch map helps me to to put everything on the same key, basically the same note. Yeah, if I remove it, it sounds like this. Everything has been, all the sound has been set to the same key. I don't know how it does it, it just does it. And I did a pitch shifter on it that I've turned down to basically -12. And an OTT again, just for the frequencies. Some reverb. And equalizer again. And with that, I made a synth from scratch using Serum. This is how it looks like. Well, it was a pretty simple synth to do. There was some distortion, some filtering. There we go. It's modulated with something, so if I do this, basically, this is the cutoff, this is the filtering. Yeah, I can control the volume, sort of. I still feel like it's not just volume, well, it's filtering. It's just sounds like it's coming out of the water, something like that. And some modulation on the pitch. That's what makes it goes up and down, you know. And it's modulated here. So yeah, I have control on that if I want to move that. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much how I made them. I really like this last one. It's very, very ominous. So yeah, this is pretty much the original sound, but stretched to death. The synth that I made, that's sort of Reese, and the kick, and some sounds, you know. All of the sounds here, actually, that I've tried to implement below, just for the atmosphere, they're all combined together. And yeah, it sounds like that. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this was entertaining and helpful. If you ever want to experiment on sound design, yeah, I'd like to thank Spikura for uploading this on his channel. It's been nice to make sound design for this mod. It's a great mod. Thank you, everyone.